Custom Development. We just finished up with the preset, and in the booth with me, I have Dank Booty Flakes and Justin Checkett. What are you
Uh,
expecting tonight, guys, after that race you just finished?
um, a lot of running into people. Hopefully softly where they don't wreck each other. But, they may be aggressive tonight. I don't know.
Well, I'm sort of Wayne Broom on the pole, Newfie Girl second, and Chewy in third.
Yeah.
Broom, can you make sure we got invites? And just let us know when to accept, please. So I'm hoping for a lot of clean driving
Yeah.
here tonight. So I'm hoping for anyway.
Last race was pretty fun. This one should be pretty fun to watch, too.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. I know when I done my custom on here, I had a really, really good solid truck in practice. Once the race started, my truck just fell apart. 50. 2 times wear.
That's a pretty pink car on the outside of the truck.
I'm still loading in.
Hey, well, Broom's out to the lead. You're gonna go to... Okay, pink car truck.
I believe that is Newfie
Newfie
Girl, I
Girl.
believe.
That is
Her pretty
Newfie
truck.
Girl.
Let's see who's in third. Chewy. The 4 truck of, let's see who that is. Moore is pulling up on him.
And it looks like Keith has already had an engine failure.
Oh, man, bro.
Moore
That's
has actually got signed for next season. He's with Storm Motorsports. He's actually my teammate for next year.
Ooh, that's good to hear. Great to hear talent coming out of the little leagues.
Yeah, he's really good. He's fast. He knows what he's doing on the track.
Sounds like someone in the booth named Justin.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Justin knows what he's doing on the track, that's for sure.
If only he could score a ride for next season.
Yeah, and that's just a heads up there, guys. Justin is
I believe in you, Justin.
still looking for a ride for next season. So anybody in preset, Cup, Xfinity truck, Puddin' Knievel, you're normally out there watching, and Dr. Robbie Bobby. Maybe you guys have a ride there for Justin for next season.
He's right here at the finish!
These 2 trucks are broken away from third place. Looks like they're on a mission tonight.
Well, I was watching Broom, and he seems like he's getting a little loose off from 1 and 2 already. And Newfie Girl is running the line that I like to run. She's not running the bottom. She's kind of running that next line up.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Chewy's trying to run the same line, but not having the same results.
But one driver I want to watch for tonight is Ma Bear.
She's actually doing really well. I'm on her right now, and she's running the line right on the black strip there. She's doing really well.
Newfie Girl is all over Broom right now.
So, I mean, if you're in Broom's position, Pa Bear, right here, knowing Newfie Girl's faster, do you hold her up with the lead that you guys have, or do you just pull over,
No,
get behind her, and see what she's doing?
I would just let her go, and I would watch her line. But the tricky part of letting Newfie Girl go is when you do let her go, don't let her get too far ahead.
Contact into the corner.
Because if you let her get too far ahead, she is gone.
Yeah, and Richmond's one of those tracks where you can't really pinch a driver like you want at some other tracks where you can really get down on their door. Because
True.
at Richmond, if you pinch them too much, you cause them to get on the apron, which then can cause them to spin out and take the field out.
Correct. And take you out as well.
That's happened plenty of times to us this season. So.
And myself, I never find 3 wide works at a short track, especially this one.
Absolutely. Richmond's never really been the track for 3 wide. Richmond is that track where you have to watch the driver in front of you and wait for them to wash up the track. Because
Exactly.
I still consider Richmond a one-groove track. There's one groove and one groove only.
Wait for them to make their mistake. Hey,
Right.
Puddin just said, hey, y'all there on the chat. You got any preset rides available, Puddin?
Here's Pa Bear trying to get Justin a ride for next season.
Because Justin Chackett's a very good driver, stayed in the top of the points all year, and he needs a ride for next season.
He's like, I don't want that fool on my team.
Pick this boy up, give him a ride.
He's like, I don't want that mess on my team.
And just a heads up, folks, Ma Bear is racing tonight, so she won't be able to do fun facts. So Justin is going to do fun facts for Ma Bear.
Yay!
Yas.
And Puddin's answer to that was, let me think. Come on, Puddin, you know you want him on your team. If I was the captain, I'd pick him up.
No, but one thing I do have to say is because I really don't watch Cup and Xfinity that much because I work nights and on those nights, so I don't really go. I want to start going back and watching them, but we're nearing the end of the season for development. We're nearing the end of the season for everybody. But I just want to give a huge shout out to the preset truck guys, the custom truck guys, and everybody in the drivers in development. These 3 series, to me, have been very competitive and very, very consistent with drivers. And, and you can see that it's paying off because there's a lot of good battles happening for championships right now.
Yep.
Been pretty fun so far.
Yeah, Puddin had a really good run there at Watkins Glen.
Newfie Girl starting to put a gap on Broom.
Yeah,
Broom is starting to get very loose.
Oh, and
early. So this just in. He says he's not getting loose. He keeps nipping the apron with the truck. Which is
Get on your horse and go get her.
Which is very... It's very easy to do. Richmond is that track where you want to be on the yellow line as much as possible. But sometimes you get too close and you nip it with the splitter, and it just does a little bit of upsetting the truck to the way you don't want it to go.
And that is true.
And while we're here and we're, everybody's spread out for the moment, a huge shout out to our co tonight in the booth, Dank. Dank has officially been signed to a full-time Cup ride for season 6 in Giggity.
Yeah, good job,
So
Dank.
congrats to him.
Thank you very much.
He don't deserve it, but
You're
that's a
dang
whole
right.
other topic.
Well, Newfie Girl has now got Denkate in her sights, and she is gaining fast.
Yeah, and if rumors are true and Newfie Girl isn't allowed to return next season, that's a really
Very
sad news
unfortunate.
because she is a hell of a driver and a hell of a competitor for these guys out here.
Yeah, she's really fast. Oh. Run, Denkate, run.
I'll be right back.
She
Run,
is
Denkate.
on
I believe
him.
in you, man.
She's on. I believe it's because of the mic issue. Without having, being able to communicate or whatever.
They should just let her tap the door, you know? I'm like,
So she did just lap Denkate.
Denkate let her pass nicely.
And she has somebody else in her sights. Not quite sure who it is yet, but
Believe that is
Stewart maybe?
I think yes,
Yeah,
that is
Stewart.
Stewart. She's coming up on Stewart right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, he didn't take a good entry in that corner. I think she got him.
So I'm on board with Denkate right now, and Denkate is running a very weird line. He's running very high in the corners. So I don't know if he's experiencing a little bit of tightness
Stewart
in the truck
is
or
not wanting
what's
her
going
to
on.
pass, I don't believe, but she's going around the outside.
Stewart's hitting the apron
She
at the
has
moment.
the position.
And that's the nice thing too about custom rides is that some of these tracks where with you saw like we saw in the preset race, you can't really pass on the outside.
Yeah.
And custom, you can sometimes get the run on the outside of somebody if need to be.
Yeah, you can.
Broom's pulling up to the back of Denkate right now.
How many laps we got left room when you go across the start line? 5 to go in stage 1 when they cross the line.
Been a really clean, nice stage so far.
Maubear's still holding a really good line.
Yeah.
I like that color truck she's driving too.
And thank you, Moore, for helping her out with the setup there.
She's actually doing very well because she's not going to be in jeopardy at all of falling a lap down. I believe she's about a half a track in front of the leader, so... So, while we're coming to the end of the stage, if you're in Stewart's and you're in Denkate's position right now, and you both can kind of answer this question, what do you do with the truck?
I would have no idea what to do if I, if I
you're
was in their
if
position.
you're in Stewart or Denkate's spot,
Yeah.
I would just try to run my line when I see, like I did when in my race. I ran my line. When I seen the leaders coming up, I moved up, let them have the bottom. Once they went by, I went back down to my line.
You're coming on pit road at the end of the stage break, knowing, okay, you know, the truck's not as fast as I'm hoping it to be. What can you do differently on pit road to try to make the truck a little bit better?
I mean, look at your temperature. If you're running like into the 230s, you can definitely add more tape, which will give you more downforce.
Right.
You can do wedge. If it's too loose, put a little wedge. If it's too tight, take a little bit out. quite a few more things you can do in there than you can on preset.
So,
gone.
in the comments on the broadcast, Tim Black, I'm not sure who that is,
I don't know
says,
who it is either.
run
Timmy?
Broom over and your truck will get better.
I mean, he ain't lying. I mean, might as well.
So the thesis out there is wreck Broom and your truck will run like 100% better.
And I do believe that's a false statement. And Tim Black also said, got a mic.
And our co-respondent says, "Hi, Mom, I'm on TV."
Yeah.
It's like a kid in a candy store.
Tim Black said, that's a
That's
fact,
my
I
whole
can prove
day.
it.
So Broom is starting third. So Chewy did not pit. So I
He
believe.
pull it off.
I believe he's dropping down to
No.
let them go.
Don't
Did
look
he
like it to
pit
me.
under? Did he pit under green?
I
He
didn't
may
see
have.
him pitting.
Well. Oh.
No. So yes, he did forget to pit. So he is pulling off, and I'm not gonna fault him for waiting until the backstretch.
Yeah.
We got through turn 1. He pulled down. So now the thing is that kind of gave Newfie Girl a little bit of a gap.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. What can Broom do now on fresh tires?
And Puddin said, hi, Dank.
What's up, bro? How you doing, cuz? Hope you're enjoying the race, buddy.
Was trying to make a pass on Stewart, but he slid up a little bit on her into the door. Which I believe she's running 5th right now.
And Chewy just
Yep,
spun
looks like
on
it.
pit road.
Yeah, so Ma Bear is running 5th right now. She's going for 4th. She's running what I call the Justin line. So when she enters turn 1, she's coming up towards the wall and she's diamonding the corner to get the run down the backstretch.
Tim Black said he can run a 21.4 or a high 3. He can't or can? Who's Tim Black? Oh, okay.
Well, welcome to the broadcast, you know.
And Tim Black says Broom can. Okay.
So I'm watching Ma Bear right now, and I'm watching to see how patient she's going to be with Stewart.
Tim Black just said he's his crew chief.
She just zoomed right on past him. Oh no, the contact come out the corner.
And Tim, Wayne
okay.
Broom just
Got
said,
it
watch
back
and
again.
learn, son.
Oh, somebody's dog's attacking.
So Ma Bear must have moved up a position because I see she got around Stewart.
Yeah, so she's in 4th now. I'm curious because if she wasn't held up by Stewart, I think that she would still be up there on the 3rd place truck.
On Chewy.
Because she had a little bit of a difficult time getting around Stewart.
Who's the third place?
And Denke is slowly
Behind
falling
Stewart.
off the pace.
He's running extremely weird in turn 3 and 4.
He's running very high.
Yeah, he's doing
On
sort
the
of
track.
a high line.
He's like
Mid
doing
to
what
high.
Chase Elliott did at Martinsville.
No, so I believe Ma Bear would be 3rd. Because I believe that's Chewy between Newfie Girl and Broom.
Yeah, I realized that one after I said it a second ago. Yeah, he's a lap down at least.
So I believe Ma Bear's third on the leaderboard.
We're gonna start naming her Miss Podium.
She got a little high off the exit there.
Unfortunate that Keith had
Engine
engine
problems.
failure.
Poor Keith.
Keith's a really good guy.
I definitely think for next season, I am going to go out there and I'm really going to, during the break from season 5 to season 6, I'm definitely going to go out there. I'm going to help recruit for development for next season.
So Tim Block just said Broom is P1 on the leaderboard. He told us he was going to lap y'all tonight.
He's actually P2.
He's laughing, Tim.
Oh yeah.
It amazes me on how steady and consistent Newfie Girl is every single week, whether it's in the development races or it's in her actual races.
I believe since she got signed, this was actually the first development race she entered.
Dang.
She was going to enter one a few weeks ago, and she, I don't know, said she didn't want to mess up the development guys, so she backed out last minute.
In the history of the 6 seasons for Giggity, I believe Newfie Girl has stamped her name in the top performing females with Ma Bear, Bad for Moon Racing, and Newfie Girl. Those 3 women have proven that they can hang with the best of the best.
You can't leave out the Pottles.
Yes.
She's no longer in Giggity anymore, but I mean, she was one of the top female runners.
Yeah.
And I mean, if there's people out there that watch this broadcast that are not part of Giggity, that are female, that want experience, join Giggity.
Hop on in here, might as well.
I mean, I'm sure we all have a story. The story that how I joined Giggity was, I was at work one day, was on Facebook on break, saw a post for Giggity, messaged Tatty. Tatty said, "Yep, we're looking for drivers," and the rest is history. And here I am today.
And Puddin just posted in the chat, he said, "And the Pottles." Yeah, I already mentioned her, Puddin.
And if there's anybody out there, too, that loves broadcasting, put your name out there. Become a staple broadcaster. You know, I was nervous to do it, and then my first time doing it, I got tons of responses from everybody saying that, you know, you were good at it. You broke down the facts. You stuck to the race, you know. And ever since then, I have done every Friday broadcast with Ma and Pa since that day.
Yeah, and we definitely appreciate the help, and I believe I was probably the first one to comment on it, because you weren't even done your broadcast on there telling you how awesome you did. Oh no, really Puddin', I was way ahead of you, buddy. Puddin' said I beat you to it, you just now.
So, Tim, if you want to join Giggity, all you need to do is go on Facebook.
Actually, all you gotta do is just message me, Pa Bear GRL or Ma Bear, and we'll get you in.
Yeah, Puddin', be like me, bro.
Puddin' says I really want to try to broadcast.
Pudding shut off for broadcasting.
Puddin
We're
is
running out of oxygen in the world for him.
Puddin is one of the top broadcasters that I've ever heard.
That's because
Absolutely.
Puddin's legitness, bro.
And
Him-
I think we
him
can
and
all
Alex
agree
Ned.
too. Yeah, I think we can all agree too. A lot of us have learned a lot from Alex Ned. If there's one person in this world that is made for broadcasting, it is him. And I highly recommend anybody to look him up on Facebook and just watch races that he broadcasts. They are phenomenal. He is one of my closest friends on here. He is phenomenal at what he does.
I will add you Tim Black as soon as this race is over there.
He has the gift of gab, literally.
I would put Puddin and Alex Ned side by side. I can't say one's better than the other because they're both amazing.
Yeah.
No problem, Tim.
And I believe Newfie Girl right here, because she's got such a lead, is trying to cut Denkate a break. Almost.
Run, Denkate.
She's trying to not put him a lap down again. You can kind of see that she's starting to back off and just kind of let him stay in front of her because she does have quite a whole straightaway lead on the next person. So that is, I will say that is a very veteran move. You see a guy struggling, you have a lead. Why push it? Why put them a lap down?
To be mean, I mean.
Well, see, for Newfie Girl, she's a signed driver as of now.
Right.
Until the end of the season, she's still a signed driver. She's still running. So, to me, she's not in here to get points. Mind you, Denkate's not in here to get points either. They're just in here, like I said before, as a field filler, just so there's not like 2 or 3 trucks on the track. So for them, this is just for fun.
It looks like Newfie's having a lot of fun right now. She ain't got no pressure.
Are you, I think that was the end of that stage. So, I want to ask you guys real quick, who are your picks for the preset and the custom side of trucks for the championship?
Me.
Who's the what?
Who do you think is? I know it's still kind of early because we just started the playoffs, but who do you think is going to win the preset truck and the preset or the custom truck championships on Monday night?
The custom, I would say either Trinity, Beast Mode, or even though Sanity Outlaws got penalized and dropped back to the back in the points, I would say either Trinity or Sanity. Mm-hmm. Because you got to think with Sanity in his ear, week by week, like every week, in his ear while he's racing, he's got 2 spotters, and one of them is McLovin, one of the best people in this game today. He's got, I think, 13 wins now, or 12 or 13 wins just this season.
That's insane.
Yeah, he's the top winner of Giggity this season. I think he broke records. So in his ear every week is McLovin, and I think he has somebody else there too that spots for him. So, I mean, if you get them spotting for you, you get them helping you with your setups, you're gonna be good.
Oh, and that's exactly who I was saying for custom too.
And for the preset, I would. Who?
No,
No, he's
they're in
custom.
custom.
Custom truck. For preset, I would say my pick would either be you, Justin, or maybe Rub? Or no, Rub's custom. Either you or Icy. I would say one of you two. Because you both
So
seem really good, really consistent.
I'm gonna disagree. I believe Salzano is going to win preset
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I
championship.
do too.
I forgot he was
And I
in
believe it's
preset.
going to be a battle for the second and third in points.
Yeah, I forgot Salzano's in preset.
I don't believe there's anybody in this world tonight, or in this giggity world right now, who is going to stop Salzano from winning the championship. I honestly think that it is going to be a good battle. You know, there's me, there's Nappa, there's Icy, there's Dank. I definitely think it's going to be a good battle, but that guy is on fire, and he's been on fire all season.
Yeah, he has. I forgot all about him.
The second he showed up, he started winning. I was like, oof, well.
Yeah, Puddin just said on the chat there, he was really good last night, so close to getting McLovin. Yeah, you did go good, Puddin. Second place, awesome.
For development,
for development,
I'll go first.
I think Broom's got it custom.
For custom, it's for hands down. Broom's gonna win custom side. For preset side, I'm not exactly sure how the points look. So I'd have to look at the points on that side.
I'm going with Lil Harvick.
But I would like to see Harvick Pollock pull off the championship.
Yeah, see,
and I know one person in this world that would love to see that more than ever would be his uncle, Monster Pollock, who's a very close friend of mine and Dank's.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, bro.
So I would definitely love to see Harvick. And the other thing, too, is I'd love to see Harvick Pollock get a stable ride for Season 6. I honestly think he's put the work into it. And he definitely... And he... I mean, everybody... You know, when we call out names of people, we're not saying this person's better than this person. Everybody deserves a ride. It's hard because, like, Pa Bear and me and Dank and everybody knows, there's a lot of drivers fighting for very few rides.
Yeah. Because this year, coming up in Giggity, they changed it again. There's the custom side, and there's a preset side. And if you run a custom, you can still pick up a ride in preset, so that one driver is going to be having two rides, so it's going to be twice the size, you know, it's going to be a lot less people.
I'm curious
Oh, my Bears went so
So you're going to see the development getting big because there's going to be a lot of people dropped.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know necessarily how I feel about one guy being able to run both series. But again, that's why I'm not a captain. That's why I'm a driver. But I know there's a lot of hard work and everything that goes into this series. I'm very looking forward to next season, whether it's a full-time ride in somebody's, preset Xfinity or preset truck, or, coming back down to development. I'm happy to be here. That's all it comes down to.
Well, in development, you're always welcome here.
I'm not going anywhere, trust me.
You're gonna get picked up.
But I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna, get more on NASCAR. I'm gonna start writing some names down. I'm gonna start giving them to you and Ma Bear. I'm gonna start shifting as much as a driver as a mentor for some people.
And then Kate is on pit road.
My boy in that little nice lime green truck.
Yes, there's a good fact right there. Puddin just posted. We are also allowing subs for teams for next year. So
Okay.
you could get, say Puddin could pick you up and have you on the sidelines in case a driver can't make it, or if a driver is not as good on a track as you are, Puddin could put you in to sub that race.
I have to do this real quick because Ma Bear will be mad at me if I don't. So let's take a race break and let's do Ma Bear's fun facts. They're probably not going to be as fun as Ma Bear's, but I will try my best, and I'm sure she'll critique me after I'm done. So I'm scrolling through my phone and I'm trying to find some. So I found this one. So we'll start with this one. If anybody's a history buff, this is for you. 3 presidents, all founding fathers, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe, all died on July 4th. President Adams and Jefferson also died the same year in 1826, and President Monroe died in 1831. So do you guys think that's a coincidence? That 3 of our founding fathers all died on the same day?
No, I would say it's quite a coincidence.
I thought so myself. And here's a good one for all you ketchup lovers out there.
Hey.
Post it in the comments, because I'm one of those people. There actually aren't 57 varieties of Heinz ketchup. So on the old style bottles, and some of the new ones too, you know how it has the number 57 in the logo?
Yep.
That is not for the varieties. That is company founder H.J. Heinz thought his product should have a number, and he liked 57. Hint, though. Hit the glass bottle on the 57, not the bottom, to get the correct ketchup flow from the bottle.
Ooh. I've been doing it
So
wrong
if you
my
have
whole
a glass
life.
bottle, you tap it on the 57 on the side, and that's how you get the correct ketchup flow.
So Puddin just put out here in the broadcast, he said, Miss Puddin will be the judge of the fun facts, LOL.
Chewy's
She
on pit
listens
road.
to the fun facts every week. Somebody
Okay.
else is on pit road. See who it is.
Oh, I have more fun facts, so we'll do a couple more. Here's another one. Flamingos are only pink because the chemicals in the algae and fish, which also eat the algae, they eat the feathers, are grayish white when they are born.
That was
So they don't
Chewy
actually
on pit
turn
road.
pink until they go into the water.
I start smacking up some food.
Puddin said she approves.
Think of getting a lunch one day and then out of nowhere you turn pink. I wonder how that feels.
So a lap
I'm gonna
around
have
track
one
here of
more.
Ma Bear.
Yay, Ma Bear.
Mom.
She's getting ready to pass Denkate. Denkate's holding her off.
You just hit the apron and yeah.
Oh, up into Ma Bear.
Touching on each other. That don't sound right, but you know what I meant.
Oh, here's another one. I thought this was pretty good. Last
Here
one.
comes Stewart into the battle.
Yeah, Ma Bear
Play-Doh
overtook him.
started out as a wallpaper cleaner before the head of the struggling company realized the non-toxic material made a good molding clay for children. Think about that one.
That's wild.
Alright, let's get back some of this racing here. Get some of this,
They getting jiggy with it out there at the moment.
oh, I see Newfie Girl just passed Denkate. So
Oh my
she's
She
getting
is
ready
on
to
the
lap
back.
them.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I think
coming
that's
up on
Stewart.
Stewart.
front
Coming
of
up
her.
on Stewart and Ma Bear. How many laps are left, Broom? Ten to go.
Let's see if Stewart can catch Ma Bear before Newfie catches
I'm a
him.
little
Oh,
nervous.
Newfie's all over him.
I don't want Stewart to run the bottom. I just want him to run the high side and let Newfie Girl go. This is making me nervous.
Oh,
Oop,
Stewart, get into
she put
her.
him in the wall.
She pimp slapped him. It's over with for Stewart. R.I.P. him.
It sort of
mouth.
looked. I was on her truck, and I'm on the chase view, and it sort of looked like he come down on her. So
I want Ma Bear to fight. I want Ma Bear to fight her a little bit.
Go, Ma.
Well, I don't think she's gonna just, because she's on
Roll
the lead
over.
lap with a few laps to go.
Yeah.
So I think she will fight her as much as possible, but she won't wreck her to keep it.
Whip that thing, Ma.
And there's a lot of respect between these two women. A lot of respect. And Newfie Girl's got to be careful getting below trucks right here, the further into the run, because you may get that fishtail slap from the truck above you.
Ma Bear let her go.
Which
is very respectable.
Absolutely. Race her for a couple of laps, and then, you know, if you can't hold her off, let them go.
So I believe she's still probably sitting third.
Either her or more.
Yeah, either her
or
more.
It might be more.
Moore's been just very quiet tonight. He's not really pushing it. You know, he hasn't really been up there leading. He's just kind of content with where he's running.
He's actually a really good driver.
That's how you get picked up right there, not causing no problems and chilling.
Yeah, he got picked up with me on AJ's team. Puddin just posted in the broadcast. He said, "I have a fun fact for y'all. Puddin really likes Keystone Light."
Are we talking about the beer or your friend on here?
No, beer.
Dang. Denkate never gave up on this line he's running.
That's one thing about Denkate. He does not give up on anything. He's very determined, and that's one of the things that I absolutely love about him.
2 laps left.
It's been a very good race.
So, yeah, as of right now, Broom is going to be
second,
credited with the win.
Yes.
If he doesn't spin out.
Correct.
Yeah, he over here tapping on the wall and stuff, getting kind of nervous for him.
And that would put who in second?
Moore.
Yeah, Moore. But Moore's got... Who's that behind? Chewy behind him? So I don't know if that's a battle for third?
Chewy did pit. So I think it would be Broom, Moore, Stewart, and Chewy for the development drivers.
Denkate is that it?
Sounds like it.
I think that's it. So it looks like Newfie Girl is the winner of the race, but Broom is going to come home as your official winner for tonight.
Correct.
Yay, in-race reporter, let's go!
At least one of our in-race reporters could win the race.
So all he's got to do is just put himself on always allow.
Just make sure you turn your music down so we don't get copywritten.
So, Mr. Wayne Broom, did you have anything for Newfie Girl?
Absolutely not. I didn't have anything.
Couldn't hear you breathing, couldn't feel you on my own.
Sorry for the
Made an
music
adjustment
there.
in stage 2, and it just didn't take.
So what was the adjustment that you made that the truck, quote unquote, didn't like?
The last 7 or 8 laps of each stage, it wanted to start getting loose off of 2 at the very end of the run, and I just tried to save those 7 or 8 laps. And I corrected it in stage 3, which I was able to pull back, gain 3 seconds, almost 3 seconds there at the end, but it just ran out of laps.
So was it a tire pressure or a wedge
Tire
adjustment
pressure.
that you made?
It was tire pressure.
Okay.
All right.
But
Well,
good race. It was a good, clean race.
well,
No, it was. You guys did really good. There wasn't nobody was taken out. There wasn't anybody that spun out.
yeah, that was a very good, clean race by all. Congratulations.
Jen Kate,
Good
do you have
race, fun
anything?
track.
Hopefully that'll pull you up into the points, get you up there battling with whoever's in front of you. Do you know
That
who is
should.
leading the points?
I should be leading after this race, and with 2 races to go.
Well, let's just battle her out and see who can come home with the championship.
So where are you guys at next Friday?
Who comes on with the championship? Hey, 2 in a row.
I would have to look at the schedule for next Friday, but I don't know exactly
So I
right
know where
off.
I'm at this Monday.
Yeah, that's probably
This
second
Monday
championship in a row here.
we are at New Hampshire this Monday.
So make sure everybody tunes in Monday night for preset trucks and custom trucks. We are at good old New Hampshire Motor Speedway, which is one of my many home tracks.
Do you know, this is a fact, Puddin had come up with, had found the other day, that New Hampshire is one of the tracks that had the most deaths of drivers out of all the NASCAR
They
Killed
tracks.
3 really
correct.
young drivers in the span of a year or so.
That's correct.
All right, guys,
And-
so congratulations, Wayne, on the win, and I hope you do good in the points. And with that being said, we will wrap her up here. And
All right, thank you.
all right, have a good night, guys.
And the woods are pudding.
Yeah.